How about you bring a man from the warehouse to meet your sister? The one that doesn't drink, okay?
All right.
Hello there, Laura.
Hello.
This is for you. A little water. Drink it, but don't drink too much. Your mom said I should bring some for you. May I please have one?
What?
I'm going to sit on the floor. Care to join me?
Oh, yeah, sure. Mr. O'Connor, have you kept up with your singing?
Singing? Me?
Yes, I remember you had a beautiful voice.
You say you've heard me sing. When?
Yes, very often. I don't suppose you remember me at all.
You know, you do look familiar, even as you opened the door. It seemed like I was going to say a name, but the name wasn't really a name.
Wasn't it Blue Roses?
Blue Roses! Oh my goodness, yes, Blue Roses. It was on the tip of my tongue when you opened the door. I didn't connect you to high school. I didn't even know you were Tom's sister. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
I didn't expect you to. You barely knew me.
But we spoke to one another often.
Yes, we did.
When did you recognize me? As soon as I came in the door?
When I heard your name and thought it was probably you, you were friends with Tom in high school, so when you came in the door, I was sure.
Why didn't you say something then?
I didn't know what to say. I was too surprised.
For goodness sakes, you know this sure is funny.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Didn't we have class together in something?
Yes.
It was singing, right?
I sat across the aisle from you in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Oh, right. I remember. You always came in late. I never heard any clumping. I never even noticed. You shouldn't have been so self-conscious.
I know, but it was. It was always a relief when the singing started. No one could hear my clumping as I climbed the aisle to my seat.
Yes. I used to call you Blue Roses. How did I start calling you that anyway?
I was out of school for a while with pleurosis. When I came back, you asked me what the matter was. I said I had pleurosis. You thought I said Blue Roses. That's what you always called me after that. I liked it. I never had much luck at making friends.
As I remember, you sort of stood out by yourself. I don't see why you wouldn't make friends.
Well, I started out badly.
You mean being...
Yes. It sort of stood between me.
You shouldn't have let it.
I know, but it did, and...
You were shy with people?
I tried to be, but never could.
Overcome it?
No.
You finished high school? What have you done since high school?
I took a business course at a business college, but I had to drop out.
What are you doing now?
I don't do anything much. Oh, please don't think I sit around doing nothing. My glass collection takes up a great deal of time. Glass is something you have to take good care of.
Yeah, I think you have an inferiority complex. You low rate yourself. I had it too until I took up public speaking and developed my voice. I'm basing this on a number of remarks and observations I've made about you. You dropped out of high school for a clump that was barely inexistent. It was really non-existent for all I know. But you really need to start thinking of yourself in a superior way. I mean, just look at you, Little. Everyone excels in one thing, some in many. All you have to do is discover what. Take me, for instance. I'm taking a night course in radio engineering because my interest happens to lie in electrodynamics. I want to go right along with it. Therefore, I'm trying to get in on the ground floor. Television is the future. That is my interests. So what about you? What are your interests?
Well, I do have my glass collection. They're little ornaments mostly. Most of them are little animals made out of glass. Mother calls them a glass menagerie. Here's an example of one if you'd like to see it.
It sure does shine. What kind of thing is this supposed to be? A unicorn, huh? A unicorn?
Mm-hmm.
No arguments, huh? Well, that's a pretty good sign. Where should I set him?
Put them on the table. They all like a change of scenery once in a while.
Well. I think it stopped raining. Where does this music come from?
From Paradise Dance Hall across the alley.
How about cutting a rug a little, Miss Wingfield?
Oh, I can't dance.
There you go with that inferiority.
I've never danced in my life.
Come on, try. You won't hurt me. I'm not made of glass. Just leave it to me. You hold out your arms a little. Come on, loosen that backbone.
Like this?
There we have now. That's a lot better. Oh no, I hope that wasn't the glass horse with the horn. Oh, is it broken?
No, it's just like all the other horses. It lost its horn, but it doesn't matter. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Glass breaks so easily, no matter how careful you are. I'll just imagine he had an operation. The horn was removed to make him feel less freakish. Now he'll feel more at home with the other horses, the ones that don't have horns.
That's very funny. I'm glad to see you have a sense of humor. You know, you're, well, very different. Surprisingly different from anyone else I know. Do you mind me telling you that? I mean that in a nice way. You make me feel sort of... Well, I don't know how to put it. I'm usually pretty good at expressing things, but this is something I don't know how to say. You're blue roses.
Blue is wrong for roses.
It's right for you. You're pretty.
In what respect am I pretty?
In all respects. Believe me. Your eyes, your hair, they're pretty. Your hands are pretty. I'm talking to you sincerely. I happen to notice your inferiority complex that keeps you from feeling comfortable with you. Somebody needs to build up your confidence and make you proud instead of shy and turning away and blushing. Somebody ought to kiss you.
My arms you'll stay forever. Oh, just tell me.
Laura, I believe Tom made a mistake about me. The trouble is, I'm not in a situation to do the right thing. I can't be one of those fellows courting you, taking you on dates, or calling you. I thought it'd be better to explain the situation in case you misunderstood and I hurt your feelings.
You won't call again?
No, Laura, I'm sorry, I can't. As I was just explaining, I've been going steady. Her name is Betty. I met her last summer on a moonlight boat trip up to the river to Alt. Well, from the start, it was love. Being in love has made me a new man. The power of love is really tremendous. It changes the world. Betty's aunt was sick, and she went to her. So when Tom invited me to dinner, I naturally accepted, not knowing...
Why, Laura? You look so serious.
Well, we were having a serious conversation.
Good. Now you are better acquainted.
Yes. Sorry, Miss Wingfield, but I must get going now. I know, ma'am, but I have to see
Betty? Betty? Who's Betty?
Oh, just the girl I go steady with. We're going to be married in June this year. Tom might not have mentioned it because I haven't told anyone at the warehouse yet. It's been a wonderful evening, Miss Wingfield. I guess that's what they mean by Southern hospitality. Hope it doesn't seem like I'm rushing off, but I promise to pick Betty up. And you know how women get if you keep them waiting. Bye, Tom. Bye, ladies. Have a good night.
Bye. Tom!
Yes, Mom. Has Jim left yet?
You didn't mention Jim was engaged.
I don't know. Engaged? I don't know about that. The warehouse is where I work, not I know things about people.
Why don't you know anything? You live in a dream? You manufacture illusions.
No,
Where you going?
I'm going to the movies.
Do you have them just say fool to ourselves?
Yeah, alright.
Go to the movie.
Okay,